I think you'll find that they might have, at least one of them, supposedly, if stolen, disappeared after the budget party that was thrown in the media rooms after the budget was brought down.
Why do I care about this?
Well, because
Why does anybody care about this?
because I think the media demands transparency from all of us, being the public and policemen and politicians and everything else, and I think they've got to be judged by their own rules. And right now we've got a cover-up.
So you think, well, you don't know.
No, I do know, because they won't tell us where these alleged tape recording devices were stolen from. I do hear that one reporter from
You're
the
not going
Age...
to pass on gossip, eh?
No, I wouldn't do that. I'm a social commentator. Why would I do that?
Is this gossip or fact?
No, I hear that a reporter from the Age went down to the reception desk at One Treasury this week and asked whether a tape recorder had been handed in. Now, if that's the case, that's 6 weeks after the alleged tape was stolen.
Well, you don't know it's the same tape, not another tape.
Well, could have been. Maybe they just used them and dropped
Why
them.
do I care about this?
Because you should demand the same standards for those who sit in judgment of the public.
Well, there are more important things.
Well,
what about infrastructure?
Yeah, of course there's a lot of important things, but what is it about you media? If you ever get challenged, you say, we're different. We've got to be treated different. You don't. You treat politicians, you treat policemen, you treat anyone who you think's of offended, of cover-ups and behaving badly. I'm simply asking you, if you speak to Andrew later on today, to ask him to tell you the facts. Be transparent. Do of himself and his organisation what he expects us and how he expects us to perform.
So you're accusing the Age of a cover-up, of being less than transparent?
Absolutely.
Are you alleging dirty tricks by somebody somewhere?
Absolutely. I have a gut feeling. Well, that's not the... Well, now, I'm sorry.
But, you know, if I was treating dealing in rumour, you'd have a go at me. What you're dealing is rumour and supposition.
Yeah, and I think the Age can answer a lot of those facts, right? I'd also like Daniel Andrews to give a guarantee that none of his people have been involved in this particular episode. I think that's a fair... And if he...
Could be some of your lot.
And it could be, because what occurred at that party, as I understand it, there were Liberal and Labor senior staff members there, and I want a guarantee, and Daniel will have to ask his staff face to face, those who attended that none of them were involved. As I'm hearing now, this material was hawked around.
Hawked around?
Hawked around the media. Hey, we got a story by some people who shouldn't have had the tape. I'm not going to mention names because that would be incorrect.
No, I'm asking which side of politics.
I'm not going to, but I think we need to be told the truth. That's all I'm asking.
You've got an element of it.
Yes, I have been given info. No, I can't tell you who it is.
I'm not asking who it is. Which side of politics?
No, I'm not going to even do that.
Why not?
I'm simply saying I think this is a shocking issue of double standards. And I'm not doing it because it's the Age, as you've inferred, because I don't like the Age. I'd say it of the Herald Sun if I thought that was occurring there. This has been a setup. It has been the misuse of material, and quite clearly it involves some people who have had an agenda. Originally...
But look, seriously, the agenda could be the Labor Party, I agree. It could be factions within the Liberal Party are trying to upset Jeff. I wasn't at the party. No, but it could be any number of people, and it could just simply be a stuff-up.
It's not.
Often when you see conspiracy, there's a stuff-up.
I promise you one thing, this is no stuff-up. This is deliberate, absolutely deliberate.
So somebody set out to harm whom?
Someone, I suspect, at that function, stole one or maybe two, but I suspect one, or was given one tape, stolen or given, went away, listened to it, tricked up the material, hawked it around, and no one did it, and then they went back, because no one had accepted it in the media, then went back and put together this list that they circulated to. I think the Age owes its public the same transparency it demands of us.
96900 693 13 13 32. What do we call it? Ted Gate.
No, it's got that.
In one sense,
it's got nothing to do with Ted. This is the credibility of the newspaper, right? This is the credibility of one of the Fourth Estate that demands of us a transparency and an honesty that you ask for all the time. and now you seem to be slipping away from. So when Andrew comes on...
Am I slipping away
well,
from
because
it?
you say it doesn't matter. It does matter.
I don't think it matters to the public. I don't think the public's got a great interest in this issue.